Don't you know, man, I'll beat you like you're one of my bitches.
Slap me around and call me Susan.
I warned you, Susan.
There were these superhero movies I grew up with called Blank Man and The Meteor Man. I have not seen it in many years, but I will watch it a lot because it was funny. But I always wish the techniques or powers of the hero could be displayed better, but the technology was just trash then. This is not the case anymore. Superhero adaptations, particularly in the form of films and television series, continue to be a popular trend in the entertainment industry, with numerous comic book adaptations from Marvel and DC Comics, as well as original properties. There is a wide variety of content for fans to enjoy. The success of the Marvel Cinematic Universe has paved the way for other shared universes and expanded continuities, while streaming services like Netflix and Disney Plus have allowed for longer serialized storytelling in the television format. Despite some criticism over the saturation and the growing prevalence of similar themes and plot points, the genre remains lucrative and continues to draw in fans and audiences. There was a time when we dreamed that this genre could be properly adapted to the big screen, and now we see it because technology has finally caught up to the point where we can see ourselves in that world. It is oversaturated, but still enjoyable, for the most part. Although I do love superhero stories and movies, they are at the bottom of my preferred choice of story-driven entertainment. Video game adaptations, especially in the form of films, have historically faced challenges in accurately capturing the essence of their source material and satisfying fans. However, in recent years, there has been an increase in the quality and success of video game adaptations, with some films like Detective Pikachu and Sonic receiving positive reception from audiences and critics. Additionally, with the continued growth and popularity of the gaming industry, there is a larger audience and higher demand for video game adaptations. Video games currently are more than a niche male hobby. Just in 2021, the global games market had a whopping $180 billion in revenue. In fact, gaming is bigger than Hollywood and the music industry combined. Top games are earning more than the big blockbusters. Streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and HBO Max have also given rise to a new wave of video game adaptations, providing an opportunity for longer, more in-depth stories to be told. Look at HBO's recent success of The Last of Us. The first 2 episodes garnered 21.3 million views. So far, it is proving that video game stories are worth telling if adapted right, with the source material in mind. Taking creative freedoms when the source material is readily available and proven to work is a slap in the face and a guarantee to derive hate from the jump. We gamers love stories for a reason. In fact, we love stories so much that we're able to spend upwards of 70 plus hours in a game just to get through a story. In my playthrough of Elden Ring, my first playthrough was 200 plus hours. After all these years, we are finally getting a proper Mario movie. As a kid, I did enjoy the 1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie. Blasphemy, I know. But I loved anything video game related, and especially if it came to film. The first Mortal Kombat movie holds a special place in my heart. I did not know what a bad movie was Yes, I saw Doom movie in theater. The only good part was the last bit that was similar to the game. It's still a relatively new area, and the industry is figuring out the best ways to approach these adaptations. I say if the technology is there, stick to the source material. Nothing needs to be a one-to-one adaptation. The Last of Us isn't, but to come into a project with no experience and think your creative mind knows what's best, just is not the right approach. There's good material out there. Work with it properly and at least try to give some power to the creatives of the actual game. This brings me to a tapped but unfulfilled market in Hollywood adaptations.
It seems to me that everybody stakes their lives in a lost cause. Looking over them all from up here, I almost think I can see their hopes and dreams flickering in each little light.
Like a bonfire of dreams.
But my light isn't to be seen among them. Still, after all this time, it seems that I'm just someone who stopped to warm himself at the bonfire in passing.
Guts.
So long as I have my sword to fight with, I'm sure to survive. Year after year, I prove it to be true.
Anime and manga adaptations to live action have become more prevalent in recent years, with several high-profile adaptations being produced by major studios and streaming platforms. However, these adaptations have faced criticism from fans for not accurately capturing the spirit of the original material. Despite this, there is still a significant demand for anime and manga adaptations, especially for popular properties like Death Note, Fullmetal Alchemist, and Attack on Titan. I have no hope for the upcoming Netflix project One Piece with their track record. What it does have going for it is the creator Oda's involvement. Cowboy Bebop creator Shinichiro Watanabe confirmed that he wasn't involved with the creation of the Netflix anime adaptation. Oda has been confirmed as both an executive producer and to be heavily involved in the production of the series, so it can be interpreted as being more faithful. It is still just tough for me to believe, with everything that happens in One Piece, if a live action adaptation currently has the technology to make it work. Also, again, it's Netflix. As technology improves and more filmmakers become familiar with the source material, the quality of live action anime and manga adaptations is likely to increase. Nevertheless, it remains a challenging task to adapt anime and manga, which often have unique visual styles, into live action form, while maintaining the integrity of the original story. The only good Hollywood live action anime adaptation I could think of is Alita Battle Angel. Keyword is Hollywood. I know Rurouni Kenshin is out there, but it is not Hollywood.
Someone should help that lady.